Once again, dear friends, short thought on the Parsha. Ki Seitzei lemalchama aloivecha unasonoi Hashem Elokecha biyadecha. Whenever I speak in Chodesh Elul, it's always in the spirit of Chodesh Elul. So all the Sefer Hasidus and Sifrei Musar, starting off with Midrash Chazal, are mefanish this posuk. The interpretation is, we're not only dealing with war between armies, between warriors, between peoples and nations. The posuk also refers to the biggest battle, and that is Melchemes HaYetzer. And why is that the biggest battle? Choves Alvov Shah Yehuda Maisa Perikei tells a story of a great general that came back from the battlefield after being victorious. And the multitudes, the crowd came out to cheer, to applaud, to sing his praise. And a chassid approached that general and he said, "You think you won a big battle? No, you're coming home from a small battle. The big fight is still ahead of you." And what is that big battle? Melchemes HaYetzer. And why is that the biggest of battles? In the nature of war, in the history of warfare, some wars are very short. We all remember the miraculous 6-day war in Israel. It was a miracle. In 6 days, the Israeli army vanquished 3 great armies, 3 different borders: Syria, Jordan, Egypt. Some wars take 20 years. But at the end of a war, there is always a winner and a loser. One side that is victorious and the other that was vanquished. It happened in the 6-day war. America is just fleeing Afghanistan after 20 years, and it's quite clear who's the winner and who's the loser. That is the nature of warfare. All battles besides Melchemes HaYetzer. Melchemes HaYetzer is a never-ending war, never-ending battle. Ad zibule batraita, until the last moment, you never know who wins and who loses. Mesechet Avos Perek Daled Mishnah Daled. Al tamen biyatzmacho ad yoy moischo shara yoichelen kohen godel shemesh bekehuna gedoyle 80 shana ula besaf naaset tzedoki. Sometimes you think, I won. I overcame my Yetzer Hara. And then at one moment, suddenly, he comes back full force. And he just shatters you. And he destroys you. That's what happened to Yochanan Kohen Gadol. And that is why Chazal teaches us in Shabbos Daf Pei Gimel. Zois ha-Torah odem ki yomes boyel afilu b'shas misa yasek b'Torah. He's on his deathbed. Don't be confident. Yasek b'Torah. Every day, Elul Tishrei, we read Perek Chov Zayin in Tehillim, L'David Hashem Oiri V'Yishi. There are many different reasons. One of them is Im tachane olay machane, im tokum olay melchama, bezois ani boteach. And once again, this melchama, as well as ki Seitzei lemalchama, Melchemes HaYetzer. Bezois ani boteach, zois ha-Torah odem ki yomus ba'oyel. That's a medrash in Tehillim Chov Zayin. How could we be confident as long as we're dovek in Torah? Bezois ani boteach, zois ha-Torah odem ki yomus ba'oyel. So this is the greatest of battles. And one never knows. Not after 6 days, not after 20 years, not after 80 years, till the very last moment. Will we be victorious? Will we overcome our Yetzer Hara? We will, if we try. Zois ha-Torah Odom ki yomis boil. Ki Seitzei lemalchom alevecha. The Torah promises, Unesonoi Hashem Elokecha biyodecha. Kedushin Daf Lamed, the Gemara says, B'chol yoim v'yoim yitzay shelo Odom esgaber ola. Ve'ila molei HaKodesh Baruch Hu ozroi lo yuchaloi. By nature, one cannot overcome the Yetzer Hara. He is far more powerful. We're human. Our shortcomings and weaknesses. But HaKodesh Baruch Hu helps us. Haboretayir misayim lo. But if you try, you'll have Siyata Dishmaya. Parshas Dafei, a very famous Gemara, La'olam yargez odom yetzer ha'tov al yetzer hara. Yasik b'Torah, nitzchei mutav, lo nitzchei yikro kriyas shema, nitzchei mutav, lo nitzchei yask alayom amisa. So Chazal give us three different eitzes, three different formulas to overcome our yetzer hara. Torah, Kriya Shema, Yoim Amisa. Well, we could learn from this Mama Chazal, you don't need more than that. But life proves differently. Tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, Shiva boys, Koilal guys, learn all day. Not all of them are tzaddikim gemurim. We all are Mekayim Kriya Shema, above and beyond the call of duty. B'shach b'cha uvkomecha. We say Kriya Shema 4 times a day. First time before Psukkah de Zimra. Last time Kriya Shema Shalarvis. That's way after we daven the Marav. So we all say Kriya Shema more than required. We're not all Tzadikim Gemurim. How about Yaskalo Yom Amisa? Well, if you live in Yerushalayim, nobody needs to do that. Every 10 minutes there's another car with a loudspeaker notifying another Levaya. I know a person in Nebuch, he left Yerushalayim. He said he can't stand it. He's in depression. Every 10 minutes he needs to hear another Levaya, and every time it happens, he's afraid that it's his Levaya. He left Yerushalayim. I know some Kavronim, Anshe Chevra Kedisha. Not all are Tzadikim Gemurim. So how could this be? Chazal promise. These are the formulas. Torah Kriya Shema Yom Amisa. The answer is an extremely simple one. La'olam yargez odom yetzer tov al yetzer hara. Says Rashi, Yaseh milchama im yetzer hara. Torah, Kriya Shema, Yom Amisa, those are instruments of war. Those are the weapons at your disposal. But no army ever won without going out to fight. And the problem is most of us don't fight the Yetzer Hara. We have a wonderful relationship with the Yetzer Hara. He's a friend and not a foe. We have a problem identifying the enemy. Without fighting, don't expect to win. So an army can have the most advanced technology. F-35 stealth fighter. The best tanks, the Abrams tanks. The best weaponry, the most advanced missiles, the best trained army. But if he won't fight, he won't win. Kriya Shema, Torah, Yom Amisa, that's the weaponry. Those are the tools of war. Yaseh Melchama im Yetzer Hara. If you will go out to fight, you will win. You will have Siyata Dishmaya. My dear friends, now is the time. It's Chodesh Elul. So let's wrap up our sleeves and start fighting. Start fighting the Yetzer Hara. Recognize, identify your foe. He's not a friend. He's not out to make you happy. If we will just try, we will win. Kodesh Baruch Hu Azrei. So let's try. Let's go out and let's fight the Yetzer Hara. We should have great Hatzlocha. Have a beautiful Shabbos.